Yo, it's Mad Marcc from the west side of Atlanta. I came to pull up a chair with these urban times. Y'all go get Slide out now. MAD.
Terrell Thomas, TheseUrbanTimes. Today, for the latest edition of Pull Up a Chair, we have a gentleman who's from right here, from Atlanta, from Bankhead, who came to pull up a chair with us. It has a lot of things going on virally, a lot of things going on in the city. He's starting to make a big splash nationally. So we appreciate your time and you sitting down and coming to rock with us. Mad Marcc, how you feeling today?
Hey, I'm feeling great. I put on it all white. It's good vibes.
That's damn sure good vibes. Now, man, Atlanta, for the past 30 years, I'll say, has been known for just its overall entertainment, but the music game has been at kind of the forefront of that. We've seen so much great talent come from the likes of JD and Outkast in the beginning days to when you had, the T.I.s and Killer Mikes to today's world where we had the cast like Lil Baby and yourself, So Atlanta, for some time, has been putting out great artists. But what is it about the city and being raised here, that puts you in the spotlight?
They put me in the spotlight. I think it's about like people already goddamn knew who I was type shit. Like in the street, like if you know, you know. Like I want them people like if you know, you know. If you know me, you know me. If you know me, you need to know me, basically. So shit. When I started rapping, it was just like I think it was so much of an outrage, like people weren't expecting it, and then it was good. So tied into whatever their relationship is with me, however they know me, however they look at me, it just all went together right. Shit.
Okay.
And everything else, but a lot of the people who don't know me though, shit, I guess they can feel the music. Cause it's a lot of people who fuck my music who don't know me from a campaign. Cause I damn sure don't be knowing their ass. So I know they don't know me.
Now, as I mentioned, you're originally from Bankhead, and of course, people even outside of Atlanta know how instrumental influential Bankhead has been to the sound and with T.I.s and Shorty Lows. What is it about your hood that is world famous, good sir? Like you can't go to everybody's hood and say, oh, our hood is known in Russia, our hood is known in China. You can go damn near anywhere in the world. Say Bankhead, and people gonna give you a shout out and whatnot. So being raised there, how did that impact your sound?
I feel like being raised on Bankhead, I feel like impacted my sound. I don't really know, but influence what I talk about. I feel like it had a big influence on that. Cause like my upbringing, I rap about my life, so I feel like me being brought up on Bankhead, I feel like it influenced a lot of what I talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now my actual sound, I feel like that come from feeling.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Cause I don't write, I just go in there and just do it off of feeling. And if I ain't feeling it, I don't do it. I just come back. See what I'm saying? So I feel like the sound come off of a feeling or emotion in the moment type of thing. I feel like what I talk about, Bankhead got something to do with it.
Okay. Now, for our audience who may not be hip to your sound yet, and they'll get familiar with you following our interview, it was almost a big bidding war for you. A lot of labels wanted to sign you, get down with the movement. But you have a home. You're working right now. Let our audience know who you are working with and what you have in store. Why you decided to go that route.
All right. I'm signed with Wolfpack on Global Music. I've been signed with them for about the end of this year, made 2 years.
Okay.
Hell yeah, but I decided to go with them because I felt like it was okay. Like every artist is different. Like just like every person is different.
Facts. See
what I'm saying? So you got to pick what's best for you, and I felt like Wolfpack was the best place for me to be.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? It was more versus I already fit in versus having to feel like I gotta fit in. You see what I'm saying? like I already feel like home a little bit. I'm a little more comfortable. See what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
Work ethic crazy though.
I got you. Respect to that. Big respect to that. This time last year, we wouldn't have had the opportunity to actually sit in person and talk. The pandemic, had our world shaking up. It's dope to actually be back in person and not be virtual. But right before the pandemic hit, man, you were really blowing up online and in schools. You had a school challenge taking place. I saw you performing in schools and things right towards the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, like I said, right before the pandemic hit. So talk to me about that experience and explain to me how that pandemic impacted your creativity.
It's crazy you said that though, cause my manager, he just hit me before I came here, and he was trying to get me to do a pep rally today.
That's all.
At 2:00. I told him I would come here though.
That's love. I appreciate that.
Yeah, y'all good. But shit, as far as the school run, that shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie, that one of them things like I can see goddamn. I can see in the future, I can see my managers and shit up, the people who work with me telling me like, Mom, man, you can't goddamn just be going up there to school, man. You don't got too big for that shit, man. You gotta slow that shit down. Cause that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit fun though, going up there with them kids and shit. High school, I don't did elementary school, high school, middle school, like whatever. Private schools, shit, academies, public schools.
What's their reaction like when they see you?
I don't think I did alternative schools so far.
What's their reaction like when they see you? A younger cat that they vibe with, they heard your music or seen you online?
That shit be like, it be lit. Cause it's like a crowd full of people with no pride. See what I'm saying? It's like a crowd full of people with no pride. So when you walk in there, it ain't just, they moving side to side. They know your music. They ain't really. Nah, them kids, them folk, they doing the most. All their energy they been saving all day. They ain't had PE today. They PE right now. See what I'm saying? Hell yeah, but the energy be crazy though.
That's hard. I respect that description too, because like you said,
the videos on my page though. If you go down my Instagram.
Oh yeah, no, I have checked them out, but y'all check them out. Yeah, them think they lit. They damn sure lit.
They most definitely. You'll see.
I respect how you broke that down, because people may not realize, as you do get our older audience and whatnot, people are too prideful, too cool to dance, too cool. Like you said, the kids, man, they just happy to see you. They gonna let their head down.
It's an age thing too though, cause like, they just like how some people may have more pride, like as they older though, but truth be told, certain shit only accepted for certain people. You see what I'm saying?
I understand that.
See what I'm saying? Like certain shit, like like a 16-year-old boy. Oh, there go Mad Marcc. Let me take a picture. Versus a 24-year-old. There go Mad Marcc. Let me take a picture. Is accepted different. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I understand it though. I understand it for sure. But
talk to me about the music, because you've been dropping dope music, but you're really focused right now on a record Slide. I like the promotion that you've been putting out for it and whatnot. Talk to me about this record and the creative process behind it.
Slide going crazy.
Going crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, Slide going crazy. Shit, believe it or not, the creative process for Slide, shit, I ain't gonna lie. My man he just stepped out, him, Surge, and another dude with Wolfpack. Shit, to be honest with you, they just called me one day and said, you need a single. You need a single. Go to the studio. We need a hit. We need a single. I go in there and shit. 3 days later, they called my phone back like, shit, boy, you got one. No lie, like 3 days of me being in there, like 3 days of me being in the studio, they called my phone. I probably made like 4 songs out of them 3 days, at least 4 songs. But Slide was like the second or the third song I made. It was like the second or the third song I made though. They called me back, cause I posted it on my story. So when they saw it on my story, it was unreleased.
Okay.
So when I posted it on my story, they like, oh yeah, that's it. You got one. You got one. That's it right there. So shit, that's how it came though. But as far as like me making it though, that was another song that was off of energy though. It was off of energy.
So what are you working on currently as well? Like I know that you put the single out, but as far as a body of work or a project, are you cooking up something as far as that's concerned?
Hell yeah, I got an album on the way. MAD, Money and Destruction.
Ah, respect. I like that.
Hell yeah. I got a hate, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got a broadcast. This shit big as ever. You see, I got a hate. And by the way, this my only tattoo. This my first and only tattoo. This shit on my neck. This whole thing, this my first and only tattoo. They be like, a lot of folk be surprised by that too. They be like, man, you ain't got no more tattoos up on this shirt. Nah, hell nah, this my first only tattoo. I feel like shit, go big, go home.
Why did you decide to go with that album title?
Cause I feel like most of the stuff I do with my music, I try to keep it centered around Mad, cause that's me. MAD, that's me. So I just feel like me titling it MAD, money and destruction, it's like me giving them me. See what I'm saying? Like it's a tape full of me. Shit. Nothing but some hard shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking about nothing but shout out to the producers. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but some hard shit.
Let us know what you can reveal. Who are some of the producers you worked on the project? And if you have any features, who are some artists that you've worked on or plan to work with on the project?
Producer that I can reveal, I say Go Grizzly.
Okay, respect.
And Squat made the beat.
Okay, I know both of those cats. Respect,
Yeah,
respect.
My boy, they been going crazy. And artist wise, honestly, I ain't already picked the artist.
Okay.
I ain't already picked the artist wise, cause like when it kinda they're just like with this album, like how I said, it's gonna be mostly me. Like when it kinda certain songs and certain ways of doing stuff, I try to pick artists who I feel like they got more in common with me. See what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's just like when I did the Campbellton remix. Like it was a lot of controversy. Like people telling me who I should get on there. And shit, after I met Von, that's how I ended up feeling like, oh yeah, this is a perfect match to put Von on here, and it came out perfectly. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I mean. So like, I don't really just premeditate who I'm gonna put on the song.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? I do it based off of the songs I want to choose and what artists will fit this song just perfectly in my head before they even get on the song. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I do it basically. Versus, oh, I'm gonna have this artist on here. I'm gonna have this artist on here. See what I'm saying? That's something like I get that probably with Kanye them. I can't even say that because they say Kanye took folks off his shit.
He kept.
See what I'm saying? So Kanye doing the same shit I'm on. See what I'm saying? So hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I work with I did a lot of songs with a lot of artists though. Like from small artists to big artists. The last deluxe I just dropped, I had a feature with Doug, 42 Doug, Lil Baby, Rilo Rodriguez, Rennie Rucci, Highland Star, he a singer, King Von. That's if I forgot one, I apologize, but that should be it.
I'm glad that you actually just mentioned folks that you already have features on, because I've wondered, watching your career so far, and being here and knowing Atlanta so well, a lot of people are really backing you and supporting you. A lot of heavy hitters here in Atlanta. A lot of your fellow artists, whether it be artists you've already mentioned. I see like the VL Dex. I see the Lance Ship. I see a lot of cats who are really supporting what you got going on, and they're also rooting for you to win. Do you ever feel like that's pressure? Is that something you think of, or you don't even pay that any attention?
See, I appreciate all the love, but I don't look at it as pressure, because at the end of the day, it's like, shit, we all men. You know what I'm saying? So when it all boiled down to it, it's like, I appreciate all the love, but shit, I ain't gonna say it don't matter, but shit, I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I got my own little boy. I got to do that. So I feel like I don't feel pressure by it, because if it was the opposite, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yep.
But because it's love, I do appreciate it, but I don't feel pressure by it. Because if the table turned, I wouldn't care. Because it wouldn't affect, you know what I'm saying, what I got going on.
Yeah, ain't gonna stop the
Because
show.
regardless of what's going on, I got to bring some money to the table. You know what I'm saying? I got people I got to take care of, whether it's music or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it for sure.
How has fatherhood, as you just mentioned, how has fatherhood impacted your sound or impacted your hunger to strive for greatness?
I feel like my sound, I feel like it's something else to talk about. As far as my hunger, I feel like it's something to be like, it's like a reminder, like you know how like you'll get inspired by some shit, but after a certain amount of time you can lose that inspiration. But like with a child, it's like that motherfucker ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't going nowhere. So shit, it's always there. So shit, it's just like 24-hour inspiration, I guess. Cause it ain't gonna go nowhere.
I understand that. I got 2 kids as well, so I understand you said
They
they
ain't
ain't
going
going nowhere. Okay?
They ain't going nowhere.
They ain't not going nowhere. So what's next for you, good sir? I see a lot of great things in your path. I see you, looking forward to achieving a lot of great things. Slide is on the way. A new project is on the way. MAD. As we moving into fall pretty much. So 2021, we in the final stretch, moving into the fourth quarter. What else do you have on deck? I know you don't want to give away too much, but what else do you have on deck as we move into the fourth quarter of 2021?
Slide. 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 I ain't gonna lie to it. Shit, I ain't gonna get too deep into it.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
I say this though. New music on the way, content on the way. You'll see my face a lot. In person and not in person. And shit, we working. I'm gonna let the work talk for itself.
I respect the hell out of that. Like the work talk for itself. It's been a pleasure to sit and talk with you, man. Like I said, I've seen what you're doing online and what you're doing virally. Don't stop that. Keep putting on for Atlanta. Once again, we appreciate you pulling up a chair. It's your man Terrell Thomas, TheseUrbanTimes. We live from the LiveHipHopDaily Studios in Atlanta. Stay tuned. This young brother has a lot more in store.